System. Strange alpha aliens. Okay. It's the pretty funny encounter fellow one. Okay, I'm going to slow down the game just for a bit.
Okay.
And I had these messages that a leader has gained a level. Where do I see my leaders and what should I do with them?
If you go down, there we are. One up.
People, okay.
Yeah, so here are your leaders.
Mm-hmm.
You currently have one governor who's leading your planet.
Mm-hmm.
So leaders give you extra bonuses depending on what they do. They have traits as well.
Mm-hmm.
So the scientists are probably the most interesting ones because those are the ones you use the most out of all the leader types, because you have to use each 3 of them for each research option.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a physicist, you have a societist, and an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need scientists in your science ships to be able to explore.
Okay,
Yeah. So as you can see, like the top one, he has a trait called careful, so which makes him, it gives him a lower chance of failing when researching anomalies in the galaxy. So he would be very good as someone commanding a science ship, which he's currently doing.
Yeah, that is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Admirals and generals. Generals I need for ground combat, and admirals for interstellar warfare combat.
Like military fleets. Yeah.
I could recruit, but I don't need them right now.
I mean, I personally like having an admiral at all times, just in case, because they do give you nice bonuses. Like this fire rate plus 8% is pretty good to have. It does cost you influence though, so you have to be very careful about spending too much.
Yeah, okay. I should always save some amount of influence.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because you never know what you want to do with it. Like if you're if you've played the game for a while, you always know, so then you can always like prepare for things. But I like to always have a pool of influence just in case I need to do something with a faction or build a frontier outpost or something.
Can I assign him to this armada?
Yes.
There's no leader assigned, so I can. Where can I?
If you go to the manage tab.
Wait a second. There. Yeah. Okay. Upgrade fleet. Recruit leader, but I already have one, so
yeah,
I can.
But that's where you also assign it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can choose either assign a new one or recruit it.
Okay. So now he can defend my home system.
Exactly.
What are these spots? Yeah, what is
those are just indications of that this is where a system is. Because sometimes the camera...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's easier to find, yes. Okay. And my ship is still busy?
No, your science ship has finished. So you need to give it new orders.
Wait a second. Is this...
This system is export.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's not much in there.
Yeah.
Okay. What is this? Wait a second. Okay, so I take my science ship and command it to another system. Let's say... Oh no, not a comet. That's usually a bad thing if you encounter it in Europa Universalis. Oh, I gain unity.
Yeah, here it's a good thing.
Here it's a good thing. Okay. Interesting turn of events. Okay, so let's survey this one, and let's... oh, wait a second. And let's survey this one. Okay. And what should I do with my construction ship now?
Well, your construction ship doesn't really have to do anything right now.
Okay.
But if you want to start expanding, you can either build frontier outposts, like to increase your borders, or you can build a colony ship. Because here you can see that this one, it has a green planet on it. That means that the
Scipio system or what?
No, the one that's
Rovanik system.
Yeah, I can't read it.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Okay. So that one has a green planet on it, which means that this is the ideal world for your population to live on. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So once you get the resources, you could build, once you've surveyed it, of course.
Okay.
You can build a colony ship to send to colonize that planet.
Okay.
But right now you're also running kind of low on energy credits.
Yeah, that's not good.
So energy is used for maintenance. Like you pay a monthly fee to keep your ships going, your buildings going, etc.
And how do I get more? How do I get more energy?
It's the same way you gain minerals. Either you find it like this in the galaxy, or you build some buildings on your planet.
Yeah. Okay. But the planets are not really good here, right?
Well, no, because none of these have. But I meant your home planet.
My home planet.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So let's have a look.
So currently you don't have. Yeah, there you have one there. If you.
Wait a second. I am. This one.
No.
Where can I?
There. So this one is currently blocked. But if you clear it out, you could build a power plant on top of it.
Yeah.
But that's only if you want to use. Like you could also build it on top of one of the other tiles, but that would block out the tile that's currently there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But it would be wiser to build it there, because it's better to put the to harvest the resources that I want from the tiles that already provide the resources. Yeah. Okay.
But sometimes you're either forced to like take it out, or you may choose to, because let's say you have too much food, then you probably don't need even more food. Like there are reasons to not utilize them, but right now I would advise doing this.
Wait a second. I wanted to go down. Technology research. Okay. Iron thrusters. Okay, so now I have to choose something different.
Yes.
What would you choose?
I'd probably choose between powered exoskeletons and improved spaceports. It's a bit up to you how you want to
Army
play.
damage, minerals plus 5%. What does that mean? Minerals plus 5%?
You gain, your pops and stations gain 5% more.
More minerals.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Okay, let's choose that. Okay. And I was looking at my planet. I have to say, so it's I usually play only on PC.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty handy to steer with this PS4
I'm glad to hear that.
controller. It really works out good. So, well, I'm a bit confused because I played the first time on PS4 and I'm not so familiar with the game. But you can really, I can really feel like I'm getting familiar with the controls and so on. You need a bit of time, but
of course
it really goes fast.
It's a complicated game, yeah.
Yeah, of course it's 4x strategy, so grand strategy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I think, like you say, like Tantalus has done such a great job with the interface and making the controls seem very fluid.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah. Okay, so I build a power plant right here.
Exactly,
right? Okay.
and then you start gaining resources from that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, when you put a pop on top of it.
Ah, yeah. That I almost forgot. Okay. So I can put a pop onto there right now, right?
Not right now, no.
Not right now.
Well, you can, and then you get the 2 that's already there.
Yeah.
But they can't use the building until it's constructed.
Yeah. And where my populace is right now growing here.
Yes, exactly.
And so I move him to this spot, because when the power plant is finished, I instantly want the resources.
Exactly.
And I don't need that much minerals right now because I'm harvesting more. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Okay, so let's see what's happening next. Wait a second. I don't want to go there. Yes. So my ship has researched or is researching this star system.
Yeah, it's surveying.
And there's a planet, but it's a yellow planet.
Yeah.
But it says that seems it's okay, but not so good like the other one.
Exactly.
Okay.
So green is always the best. Yellow is alright, and red is just.
Okay, I have encountered an anomaly.
Yes.
And I have a failure risk of 0%.
Yeah.
Okay, something moves with near purpose down on Hokaja. Okay, so I just press X.
If you go to research, you can...
Wait a second. Here?
Yeah. So this will tell your science ship to immediately start researching it.
Okay.
And stop its surveying.
Yeah,
but
it will take some time, and
yeah, a bit of time. Yeah.
And after that, they have researched the anomaly, and then another event pops up and tells me what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So now you can zoom in and watch it.
Inactive buildings. Okay, let's dismiss this anomaly.
Yeah, that was the one you found.
Okay.
So here you can see the progress.
Ah, okay, cool.
But yeah, so you can see, like, compared to the PC version, there's been so many changes to how the interface looks.
Yeah, but it looks good. I think, well, after some, well, let's say after playing a tutorial in the game, or after seeing some videos, tutorial-like-ish videos, I think you can better understand all the
yeah, absolutely.
All the stuff that's going on in the menus. Okay, so now what happened with the anomaly? I have
so that was the event that popped up. Basically,
okay.
you found a pre-sentient species down there, like a bunch of animals.
Okay.
And when you get further into the game, you can, if your empire allows it, you can give them sentience. So you can bring them up and like make them aware.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the planet in this system here. How can I?
So you just select it. Yeah, just press X.
Okay.
Yeah. So here you can. See
so there's a species on the planet.
Yeah, exactly. So if you were to colonize this planet, they would still be there, but you could kill them off as well. Since,
okay.
You know,
yeah. But I'm the good guy, so.
Yeah, exactly. So you probably want them to live in peace and just be themselves.
And it depends on the traits that you choose for your species when you start at the game. What you can do with them, or
sort of, yeah, more or less.
Okay.
Like you wouldn't be able to kill them off if you were a peaceful empire, for example.
Yeah.
But
radical pacifist or something.
Yeah, exactly. But
okay, good. And dangerous wildlife.
Yeah, so these are like tile blockers. Like these you can, you just remove them basically.
Okay, but I need a tech to research.
Exactly.
First.
But since you don't own this planet, you can't really do anything with it.
Okay.
So you have to colonize it to be able to make changes to it.
Okay, and there's a planet that I'm interested in, so I will take a look at this too. This one.
Yeah.
Right.
It's currently not surveyed, so you...
Yeah, my ship's in the area and will survey it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And after they surveyed it, I can see what is on the tiles and...
Exactly.
Yeah.
But from here you can see that it's... so the number 17 is how big the planet is.
Oh, that's a fairly decent...
Yeah, it's a pretty good size, so that means how many tiles there exist.
Yeah.
And now it's serving.
Okay.
There we go. And this is what it looks like.
Yeah, okay. Not too many resources.
It's not bad
but
either.
It's not bad. Yeah, okay. So now let's go ahead and colonize this planet.
Yeah, so what you would do is you go to your own home planet.
Yes.
To the spaceport.
Yes.
And then you have a colony ship at the bottom there.
So wow, that's expensive.
So one thing about colony ships, it's expensive, but it also costs a lot of energy maintenance. So it's going to cost you 8 credits per month.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I better go ahead and colonize fast.
Yes. But it also costs during the colonization progress. So
okay.
You have to be very careful, you know. Because this is one of the things that makes new players lose a lot of credits.
Okay, I will go lose a lot of credits.
But one thing that you can do...
Wait a second. I want to cancel that.
Yeah.
So,
there we go. So if you go to the spaceport module... So if
where is it?
Just above the building colony ship. There's a plus sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you had the research, the solar panel.
Yes.
So this is what it's good for. It gives you
it gives me energy credits.
Yeah. That's why I usually go for it first, just to...
Now I see. Well, okay, I don't miss that much. Let's build that first. Okay. and build the colony ship after that.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, you're a smart guy. You advised me to research that. Yeah, yeah.
That's why I'm here.
And teach me how to play the game. But this is great. I really like all the build-up strategy. That's really cool. I like if the game is, you know, like a good movie or like a good TV show. It has to evolve and it has to take time. Exactly. And I think you have to be a bit patient to get rewarded by new aspects of the game that unlock if you progress further into the game and so on. I really like that.
Yeah.
I really like that about strategy games in general, but I especially like it about this game.
Because that's a sort of way that Paradox likes to create their own games, you know? Because it gives players a story to tell. Like, we're very big on player stories. So you're going to spend so many hours with this empire, you're going to grow like very close to it.
Yeah.
And when someone attacks you, you're going to feel like they're attacking you personally, you know? It's... and people will have different stories to tell every time because the galaxy is also randomly generated. Yeah. So you're gonna every time you play the game, even if you play the same empire, you're gonna have a different sort of experience.
And what is interesting now, I think we have played for, let's say, 50 minutes or so. When we have not encountered other species right now.
Not yet. No.
Not yet.
Since you're playing on a small galaxy, you have...
But
like
it's more likely to encounter them at this stage of the game, because I figure other species might build colony ships right now and go colonize for themselves.
Exactly, yeah. So they will start branching out as well. You already even met like something, I don't know what it was, but if you go to the left side menu to something called the situation log.
There.
So here you can see, you can investigate the alpha aliens that you met previously.
Yeah, okay. It costs me 60, wow.
Yeah.
How much do I have? 8?
Well, so the way it works is that you gain 8 societal research points every month.
Okay.
But you have a pool of them already.
Okay.
So what this costs is basically saying is that if you start researching right now, it will finish in 4 months. Okay. So research, you can never go into the negative.
Into depths, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, let's research that, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. And now, so when I have researched this situation, I might get a message, you have encountered a new species, calling the blah blah blahs.
Exactly.
Okay.
But what I think has happened is that you met one of the neutral sort of space life creatures that we have. So we have like giant amoebas roaming the galaxy.
Okay, yeah, great. Like that. That's cool. Yeah, like the Mass of Orion series a bit, right? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, well, but this game has definitely more strategic depth, where you can do a lot more than in Mass of Orion, which I was a great fan of. I always loved the series. Yeah, okay, so let's I want to see my planet again and my spaceport.
Oh, there we go. So what you met were the Yankees, which are basically our space whales.
Okay, hunting them would be a net loss anyway. Okay, so we are not going to hunt them.
No.
Tech research option gained. Frequency tuning. Tech progress gain. Frequency tuning plus 10%. Okay, so now I get a benefit for my research.
Yeah, so now you get the option to research something new because you encountered these species.
Okay, cool.
So you always want to keep an eye on your situation log to see what you can do and what you...
Oh, and my power plant is ready, so now I get plus 8 energy, which would be nice because my colony ship will be consuming. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's a good thing. Yeah.
And it's almost finished. You can see in the outliner, like under your planet,
you
see there's a progress bar.
Yeah, that's good. Well, here you can see the construction bar. And it already tells me it's like 90% finished. Okay.
Exactly.
So when it's finished, it will show up in the category of civilian ships, I guess. And I would be able then to command it to the Ravanic system.
Yep.
Okay. So that was the planet we were looking for, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's select the planet and pause the game for a bit. And now I can take the colony ship and issue an order and say colonize planet.
Exactly.
And it will cost me 30 points of, what is it, influence, right? Yeah,
yes.
okay. And
now you can choose where to land.
Okay,
Yeah.
because the first spot that I land on will be my first pop to spawn there, but I get one additional pop.
Yeah, because of your
because
tradition.
of my tradition. And what would you choose to land on? I mean, I think I need some food, right? Or don't I?
But what the colony ship does is that it inherently gives you energy credits.
Okay.
So what you would want to do is probably to land, I would say maybe here, yeah, or either under the first one.
This one?
Yeah, under it actually.
So
because what happens is that
it will make the this tile more beneficiary, because right now there's nothing special on it. But if I land there, I will get.
Yes, but you get the energy credits, but also because the colony ship is what turns into your capital city.
Okay.
So it will become your capital building.
Yeah.
Which gives extra bonus resources to the buildings next to it. So you would want 4 slots next to it, just in case.
That's clever.
Yeah.
What about this one?
Well, that's a society research.
Yeah.
Those don't gain bonuses from your capital city.
Okay.
So it's up to you if you want to put it there. But here you can see, like, if you clear those 2, you get food and minerals.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah. Okay, so let's put it there. Yeah.
And then you can name your colony as well if you want to.
Wait a second. Can I randomize it? Okay, no, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's select this.
Yeah.
And what is this?
This is the expansion planner. You've already sent your colony ship to, but if in the later games you will have surveyed so many planets, so this is where you go to like look at, okay, these are the planets I can colonize if I want to. So you can see the 60 and 80%. That's how good it is for your population.
That's this.
Exactly, it's called habitability.
Yeah.
So.
And this is the one I can see from the logo on the right side by status that I'm already colonizing this.
Yeah, you're on your way to colonize.
So yeah, well, that makes it much easier to find suitable planets. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Game is unpaused. My colony ship is now traveling.
Yes.
Can it be intercepted by other ships?
Well, it can be intercepted by enemies. If you're at war, for example, then your enemies could try and attack it to make sure that you don't gain a planet, right?
Yeah.
Or like if some hostile pirates come from nowhere, then yes.
Then I would have to command my armada
exactly
out and so
to defend it. And but civilian ships will, by default, you can turn it off if you don't like it. By default, they will run away automatically from hostile fleets.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And I have to pause the game just for a bit. We have traditions available.
Yep.
I can choose a new one in the expansion.
You can choose a new one in the expansion, or you can choose to adopt it.
Yeah. Okay. What is this one? For purpose of colonizing and building frontier outpost systems, count as being half the regular distance away. Is that good?
That means you pay half the influence to build frontier outposts and colonizing planets, basically.
Okay.
Which is good if you have a lot, like you don't have a lot of influence and you want to spend as little as possible.
Yeah.
Right now, maybe it's not so like a good option for you.
Yeah. That sounds good. Pop growth speed increased by 10% and colony development speed increased by plus 50%.
Which one is that? So those down there, you can't pick them until you've picked the upper one, for example.
I already thought I have picked this one.
No.
Capital buildings now produce an additional 1 unity. Is that good?
I think so. If you like unity, it's very good. This means that every capital that you have, it will gain you 1 more unity. So if you have a lot of planets, that means you gain a lot of unity.
And this one is now instantly researched, right?
Yes, exactly.
It is, okay. So let's go back. And society research. What do we have here? Growth speed, genome mapping sounds good.
So you have now you have another one. If you scroll down even, you see you have a scroll bar.
Right.
So this
is because of my encounter?
Yes. Exactly.
Okay. Energy siphon. What does that do? Technology siphoning energy from gaseous matter. It is possible to construct weapons draining energy from enemy ships. Okay. And, well, again, my question is, what would you choose? I mean, genome mapping sounds good because you grow faster.
Yeah, exactly.
Orbital hydroponic farms sounds good because you can build farms in your orbit around your planet.
Yeah, exactly. So
and gain food from these farms.
So where you remember where you built the solar panel, that's where you can also build the orbital like this one.
Okay, yeah.
So then you'd use up one of those slots. But I would probably go for the one you said first, the genome
mapping. Yeah, it makes sense to have faster growth, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Select research, energy storage capacity. Well, I have much. I have a big use of energy right now, so I think I don't need it right now at this point. What is this? Calibrate development speed. That sounds good. But it will take a long time, right?
Yeah, it's going to take you a bit of time before you can finish that research. But it's more like a long-term investment, right? So
yeah, so let's
because you're going to keep colonizing.
Yeah, we will be colonizing later on and so on. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, cool. That's colonizing fast.
Oh, that's just it landing. So this is an event that signifies your first colony.
Cool. And you gain engineering research. Cool. Okay. And there's my colony.
Yeah, exactly. Right now it's being colonized. So if you go to the planet tab, L1. Oh yeah, or even here you can see a tiny
this
bar.
one?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay. Wow, that takes a lot of time.
Yeah, so that's why it's very expensive. You can see it's still.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important to have enough energy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So how's my home planet looking? I have another populace growing here. Would it be advisable to clear something?
I mean, you have a lot of minerals, right? So it's really up to you what you want to do with them. Like if you want to clear out the planet, sometimes it's nice so you can just forget about it while your planet is growing on its own. Otherwise, maybe you could use them to build ships, or build mining stations, because you don't have a lot of mining stations right now.
Where would I build them?
The stations?
Yeah, the mining stations.
So if you zoom out into the galaxy, you can see like these are all the resources that you haven't exploited yet. So if you can select your construction ship, you can order it to start building stations.
Okay.
But you have to remember that stations also cost energy credits as maintenance cost.
Okay, then I wouldn't do that right now.
Maybe, but since you have an energy credit resource in Rovanik, you can build one on top of, because it won't cost you credits to mine credits, right? That would be a bit weird. So you can build a mining station on top of the credit station and gain 3 extra credits.
Where would it? Here in Rovanik?
On the that one, the top one.
This one?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, build mining station. And I get I get energy from this one. Yeah. Okay, now I get it. You really need to pay attention to the systems that you're encountering and looking at.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's why it's always good to like be in the galaxy view like you are right now, just so you can get an overview. You know.
Yeah, you have the better overview. And my science ship is doing nothing right now. I don't like that. It should be doing something, right?
Yeah, exactly. It should always be doing something.
Okay, so it is now in Rovanik, and I can, let's say we move it here.
Yep.
Survey system. And can I go over here?
Yeah.
To survey? Okay, so it doesn't matter if my area of influence is not that. Okay, good.
For your science ship, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, okay.
But you can't build mining stations or anything like that. So then you would have to build either a frontier outpost or continue colonizing systems out here, which would gain more borders.
Yeah.
You know.
And should I survey a black hole? It sounds like a dangerous idea to me, but
in Stellaris it's not very dangerous.
It's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's really important to go for the chain orders.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So your ship is already doing something.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't miss out on time. Okay.
So now you can get a new event chain if you want to, but you can also not do it if you don't want to.
Yeah. What would you advise?
I mean, I would probably, as a new player, I would probably go for the survey event chain. It does give you like good resources in the end.
Okay.
Like the reason you wouldn't want to is if you want some immediate influence. If you go down to the other option, for example, you can see that.
Okay. I would get 20 influence.
Exactly.
Right, yeah. Okay, so right now, because we are heading up to the end of the play, I choose the other option.
Yeah.
Let's see how far we can get. How much time do we have left?
I honestly don't know.
I forgot time. I think that's a good sign, but yeah, we are already 15 minutes over time. I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think we play for more than an hour, and there's so much more about the game that you can become aware of and that you can see in the game.
Oh yeah, we have been playing for an hour.
I think it's a good sign if you forget time while playing the game.
Well, that's the sort of feeling we want to. Like that's why I think Paradox games are so great.
Yeah,
You can just sit down and play and fiddle.
I have to say it's a bit different. Like in Europa Universalis, for example, if we are comparing pears with apples.
Yeah.
Let's say in Europa Universalis, I always think, okay, let's fight this war over, and then well, just call the provinces, and just research something more, and well, I can fight this nation. It will go fast, and so. But this one is a bit different. It's like, well, let's see what comes out if I explore this planet, and let's see if we find something new. That I think it's a bit different. It's a different feeling.
Absolutely.
I like that feeling. It's something that you can only accomplish with this sort of discovery, grand strategy, interstellar based games. That's it's pretty.
I mean,
pretty good.
That's really the feeling we've been trying to go after as well. Like I said in the beginning, like we've solely or not solely, we've been focusing a lot on the exploration part. And what helps it is that every galaxy is different, randomly generated, never the same. A lot of different anomalies and stuff like that.
Can you tell me something about the elections? What does it mean? I'm getting a new leader for my empire?
Yeah, so if you play a democratic empire, for example, you can go to the election and you can see that, okay, so these are the let's pause the game. So these are the different people running for office, right? And you can see that they have different traits. So this guy is a space miner, which makes your construction cheaper. I think. Never mind. Yeah, and mining stations become cheaper as well. He's also an expansionist, which means that colony influence costs less, etc., etc. And then you have a bunch of different ones. So what you can do is you can support them, because right now they share different amounts of votes, right?
It's a tie, like 50%.
Yeah, like it's a bit random, like who gets it. But if you support them, then the chance of them getting elected is increased.
It's better, okay.
But it costs you influence to do it.
Okay, yeah.
So it all depends on what you want to do, basically.
Yeah. Would you advise to?
Yeah, I mean, this is a good leader. Yeah, I mean, I would probably support him at least once. You have a lot of influence. There we go. But maybe we should wrap
we should stop the recording. And Aziz, it was a pleasure to meet you and a pleasure to play with you. And you have explained every aspect of the game so well that I would wish you to explain me even more of the game, but maybe another time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
next
you can
year
always
Gamescom.
email me for questions or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
I probably will write you an email.
But thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was fun playing with you. Okay, so, dann sage ich nochmal vielen Dank fürs Zugucken und ich hoffe, ich konnte euch auch so ein bisschen dieses Spiel noch näher bringen, falls ihr noch unentschlossen seid, und ich hoffe, euch hat es auch ein bisschen gefallen. Bitte nicht zu hart ins Gericht gehen mit mir, weil ich wirklich noch nicht so geskillt bin in diesem Spiel, aber ich denke mal, das war ja ganz sinnvoll, mal hier auch zu hören, welche Aspekte des Spiels es gibt und wie die in etwa funktionieren und wie die aufeinander bezogen sind. Und dann freue ich mich, wenn ihr beim nächsten Mal wieder dabei seid, wünsche euch alles Gute und sage, macht's gut, bis zum nächsten Mal. In diesem Sinne, Pax Vobiscum und Valete.